doing aerospace engineering for bachelor's BTech. And I chose aerospace because it was some I didn't want to do computer science or EC, so I had a little bit interest in aerospace, so I chose aerospace. But now, as I'm in fourth year, there are like nearly zero companies for aerospace that are coming to my college for placement, or even I've tried applying offline, and still there's not much. They ask too much. They ask experience, or some of them want us to be MTech students and all. And seeing that, I want to do my masters, but it's like I'm not sure if I wanted to. I want to do it in aerospace only because I don't want to end up 2 years later after spending so much money again in the same position where I don't have a job. And I want to do my masters abroad, not in India. So I'm confused with that. Like, what do I do? What is my next step? How do I figure it out? That is my main question.
Okay.
I don't want to end up in the same situation with no job and stuff. That's all.
Right. So, Arif, so if I have to tell you, aerospace sector in general, right,
Yeah.
is most of the time is the companies that work on this space are known to work for defense related or government related projects, right? So let's
Okay.
say, for example, if you are in India and then you want to work on the aerospace companies, first of all, there are very few aerospace companies, Indian companies, okay? And
Yeah.
and and for you to get a job there, I don't think there is a problem, but it all depends on how many companies are there and whether there is a job opening for them and so forth. Because a lot of people have who graduate from aerospace engineering apply to those jobs. So I think this is all about where is there is an opening there and how good fit you are. But if you ask me,
No, like many companies,
mhm.
many companies who came to our college, like they were aerospace companies, but they came for mechanical students, they came for EC students. They didn't come for aerospace. That was the
Right,
main.
right. No, you are absolutely right, because that can happen. But as what I'm trying to tell you here is as an undergrad,
Yeah.
as an aerospace engineer, you will find the jobs are very fewer. That's all I was saying. Very fewer jobs in that sector as compared to if you look jobs for example, civil engineering or mechanical engineering, because mechanical electronics, they are very versatile, right? You can find
Okay.
any company who is working in that sector, whatever their product is, they will hire those people. So aerospace in general is a very small sector.
Okay.
But so, again, what I if you are looking for a job in India in aerospace, I will assume that it will be very tough spot to find that job, and I think that's what you are telling me. But
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you in a bigger perspective. So the only best bet for you is to look for jobs in companies where they are not aerospace companies, but still they can use your skills, what you have.
Okay.
It could be a manufacturing company, it could be any company, or it could be, for that matter, if you're just looking for a job. But let's say
Okay.
if you say, I want to go abroad and do my masters and want to apply for a job again, and I don't want to end up in this situation, my strong advice to you would be is don't do masters in aerospace engineering. Don't do that,
Yeah.
because you will have much bigger problem here, because you will not be a Canadian or US citizen or citizen of that country. Then finding a job would be difficult. So try to switch to either mechanical, materials, some other sector,
Can
other.
I switch to non-technical? After sitting like 1.5 year of mine, I sat at home and spent my entire 1.5 year of engineering, and I've gained like maybe nearly 0% technical knowledge in that much. So I feel like I want to shift from technical field now because I don't think I've learned or have enough information that I can do.
I mean, I think you raised a good point, because a lot of people do that. I mean, the other non-technical sector that you can look for is doing an MBA, right?
Yeah, I searched for masters in management in Europe.
Yeah, yeah. So it's an MBA, right? Masters in Management.
How? Yeah, yeah.
So that's what
That
I'm
I
saying.
can apply with
Yeah, yeah.
zero experience of jobs.
Yeah, I mean,
So
yes, you can do that. But as I said, to do an MBA, you can do in India or you can do abroad. Both things are possible. There are a lot of, you will find a lot of universities, good ones, average ones, or not good ones that offer MBA programs, right? In India, for example, if you are able to qualify IM, I think they have CAT
I
or
don't want to do it in India. I want to leave India.
so if you want to leave India, the only thing I think you have to care about whether you have money to pay for your MBA, because it
Yeah.
will be very expensive.
Okay.
Yeah. Because you have to, there is, if you don't have job experience and you are a fresher, you can do MBA from outside anywhere you want, to be honest with you. Australia, New Zealand, Canada, UK, US, Europe, there will be lot of colleges that will ask you to come and join them. But the only issue that will come there is, are you willing to pay from your pocket?
Okay.
Because the
So even
scholarships for an MBA is almost zero, almost. Especially if you don't have a job experience, if you don't have, you have not done anything really all great or whatever.
okay. So, but will it be again like if I do a master's in management abroad, again I will not end up in a situation where finding a job is difficult, like how it is for aerospace.
No, no. As I said, there is nothing has to do with aerospace. Then, right? You have an MBA degree. That
Yeah.
the job will be based on your MBA degree. It has nothing to do what you did in your undergrad.
But no, but the jobs, like if masters in management, other jobs, will it again be non-EU citizens? Will they make an issue about it, or is it
I mean, I can tell you here, like there are a lot of students who come from abroad, from India or anywhere else that do their MBA in US, or they find the job, right?
okay?
But as I said, the only issue would be is, can you afford to take a loan? Because as I said, MBA would be expensive. An average MBA in US can cost from, um, I would say, $80,000 to $150,000 total, just
Okay.
in terms of food, tuition fees, living, everything, I think.
Okay.
So eighty thousand
Yeah.
dollars to $150,000, you can calculate how much that cost. As I said, this is,
Yeah.
but it totally depends on what colleges you are applying, so for example, in US, what colleges you're applying, are there good ones or average ones? Because if you get into a college which is top 50 rank college, I don't think you will have a problem or something to find a job. Because for example, I'm doing my MBA also right now from Ohio State, and
Yeah.
what I've seen that in the way, in US the MBA program works, they help you a lot in finding a job because they are charging you so much money, and they
Okay.
they help you to find a job. So I get a lot of emails about, this company is coming, this is opening is there, apply internship and all that. They help you a lot uh, in finding internships and looking for jobs and so forth.
Okay. So
They do that. I mean, if for example, if you come to US to do your masters in aerospace or mechanical engineering, they don't help. There is a zero help. You have to look,
okay.
you have to do on your own search. I did my master's here, in US, and then PhD. There was no help. I have to find job on my own. But
Okay.
doing an MBA, there is a resource out there. They very aggressively help you to find job.
I want to basically do it from UK. So now after Brexit, is there going to be a problem for me to find a job?
I don't think anything, the Brexit has anything to do from people who come from India and find a job. This is between European Union and Britain, so I don't see a problem.
Okay. Except MBA, what else can I do? Like I'm it's confused. Like right now I'm in a very confused situation. I searched about MBA, then MIM came. So after that, what else?
I mean, here's the thing. After once after undergrad, what options you have, right? So let's count an option. Number one option is you can find a job after undergrad, right? That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, you go for higher studies, right?
Okay.
That's number two
Yeah.
option. So, I mean, you can say, okay, if I'm not able to find a job, I want to go for higher studies. What subjects I can choose? So you can say, I can do masters in aerospace. I can do masters in my management. I can do masters in public policy or something, right? Which you want to do. But if you look in general, a lot of people, a lot of students, what they do after they graduate from engineering colleges is either they go for a job, or they go for an MBA program, or they go for masters in their technical field. That's the three things you do usually.
Okay. This is
So if you say, hey, can I do my master's in law? Yeah, you can do it, but then you have to change it completely, right? Can I do MBBS? That's up to you, but that's had to change completely. But going for an MBA program, going for master's in your technical area. So for example, you can do a lot of other things too. For example, which would be much
yeah.
cheaper option. You can do master's on engineering management. There are many colleges,
Okay.
so there, that will be much cheaper. And that's not an MBA program, but that's between engineering and management. So a lot of people do that, engineering management. So look for that, for the universities which offer masters in engineering management. There is one
Okay.
program on industrial engineering that's very good too. System engineering. I think those are something which are very, very versatile, and they are not just affiliated to one technical field like aerospace or automotive or cell phones or something. It's very vast field. You can apply jobs anywhere you want. You know what I mean?
Okay. So
So
like I will be applying for the year 2022. So I still have 1 year in my hand. So is
if you're if
what
you
can
so if you are applying for 2022, I think you could first of all, I do a couple of things if you want to write it down. Number one,
okay.
first of
Yeah.
all, make up your mind what you want to do. I told you the three, four options, right? You can do an MBA, and
Yeah.
your master's in engineering management, industrial engineering, system engineering, if you don't want to do aerospace, or you can always do masters in aerospace. Just write it that down and say,
Yeah,
okay,
I'm written it. Yeah.
yeah, and just say, okay, what are the pros and cons there? So let's say, for example, if you do masters in aerospace, it will be tough to find a job. So why to do it, right? If you want to
Yeah.
do MBA, the cons is it will be expensive. So can I do masters in engineering management and still I will be not doing technical but more in between technical and management, and it will be cheaper option, right? So
Okay.
many people do that. And look for, and as I said, once you put up your mind on a couple of options, try to, then you have to look at, okay, where I'm going to do it. I'm going to do in Australia, New Zealand, Europe, UK, Canada, US. Figure that out, right?
Okay.
It depends on your personal choices, right? Some people wants to do Australia, goes to Australia. Some people go to US and Canada, whatever.
Yeah.
So once you figure that out, then look for the universities, right? Okay, which
Okay.
universities are in that place which offer those programs, right?
Yes.
Once you have you should have at least 5 or 6 universities that you want to apply. And once you look for those universities, then of course you have to look for what are their criteria. So for example, if you come to US, they want you to give GRE if you want to do masters in your engineering management or industrial engineering, and TOEFL also. But if you are going for MBA, usually they ask for GMAT, right?
Okay. Yes.
So make sure that, then what are their requirements, right? And if you get a good score there, you get into a good place. If you don't get a good score, you don't get such a good place. That's as simple as that. And then you need to then prepare for the GMAT GRE exam. If you are trying to go come in August 2022, you should be, I think you should finish your GRE and TOEFL or GMAT exam by November at least. So
Okay.
you need at least 6 months period to prepare for that. So I am saying you have to take date for November so that you can finish, and then you apply in December. Usually when people apply is like November, December, and in January, February, you hear from them whether you get accepted or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
if I can I do internships in different fields? Like it doesn't matter. Right now I can get I have internship opportunities, but is it for MBA if I do internships in different field, let it be even technical, will that help or will that be a waste of
It all
time.
depends on what you want to do, right? For, as I said, for an MBA program, it's very versatile. You can do internship in Pepsi, you can do internship with Amazon, you can do internship in Apple, you can do internship whatever you want. I
Okay.
mean, for example, MBA is a lot of fields, right? You can do finance, you can do marketing, you can do strategy, and all these fields are very versatile. Everybody needs them, no matter what you do, right? You make Coca-Cola, you make fruit juice, you make ketchup, you make cell phones, doesn't matter.
Okay.
So it's not that's what I'm saying. MBA is very versatile, just like engineering management is very versatile. It's a very versatile field in that sense. But I think I think as I said, I think your focus has to be right now is where I want to go, what I need to do, and most important thing is how can I get good marks on these exams. To be honest with you,
Okay.
yeah. And then once you are able
So
to do
yeah, these yeah.
I said once you are able to give your exam and everything, and then you can start applying, and then just wait and hear from them. But but just make sure that whenever you apply to these colleges, they not only look for your good TOEFL or GRE or GMAT scores, but they also need letter of recommendation from your professors and all those things. So make sure talk to your professors, whoever can help you in writing recommendation letters.
Okay.
Yeah, because you need them.
Yeah. Okay. I'll make sure.
So make sure that you talk to a couple of professors or your manager wherever you have done internship, or at least someone who can write about you, what you have done, and so forth. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Even if I pull out, if I take a loan and I do my MBA, will it be worth, like, the return of investment? Will I be able to pay it back?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you're not the first one who will come and do an MBA outside. I mean, every year thousands and thousands of students come, right, and do their MBA. So I don't think
Okay.
that anybody can do that. If you can be a little bit smarter and you have some job experience, you may get some waiver, tuition waiver, and here and there. But if you get a job, all you do is whatever salary you get, you end up paying towards your loan.
Okay. So if I have job experience, then I'll have tuition waivers and
Usually what
so.
happens if you have a job experience and if your resume is very good, and it looks like you have done some above and beyond. Universities look for diversity, they look for women, they look for this and that lot of things, and they say, hey, okay, we can give some scholarship to this student or some tuition waiver or something, so that is always helpful.
Okay. Yeah. These were my doubts. Thank you.
Not a problem, not a problem. I hope I'm of some help. But as I said, the only thing you need to do is um, make your mind what you want to do. And I told you the list of things that probably can help you out. And most importantly is go for make sure you do good in your exams.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's most important than anything.
Okay.
Yeah. If you didn't get a good marks in those exams, it didn't qualify, then there's no way you can get admission. But the
If
good thing
my
about
SGPA is My SGPA is like, on average, I'm getting, if I my our 6 semester SGPA average is 7 out of 10.
that's fine.
Will that be problem?
That's fine. That's fine. As I said, all I'm saying
That's
is,
fine.
education in the world is a business. Okay. So as far as you're willing to
Okay.
pay from your pocket, anybody will ask, hey, come and give me your money, right? The only problem comes when you say, hey, I don't have money to pay, I need a scholarship and everything. Then they will ask you how great you are. But if you're willing to pay from your pocket, anybody will take you. Okay. I hope that
Oh,
the
if
conversation
we
helped you a little bit. But if you have any question, let me know. And whatever you decide to do, keep in touch. Okay.
hello. Yeah. Yeah, the conversation was very helpful. I was very confused. I didn't know now to even choose options, I was like, am I choosing the right option? Now I will work on it. I have time, I will work on it and I will start applying.
Great, great, great. And best of luck. As I said, things will be fine. Just be confident and just don't think too much. The points which I have told you, just try to make sense out of it, and make your own decision. Okay, what is good for me, what I want to do. But these are the steps that you will need carefully. And as I said, if you do follow these steps, things will be fine. And as I said, you are not the first person who is going to be going outside for an MBA or masters, whatever you want to do. There are a lot of students that come every year. You will be one of them. So it's not like you are taking some huge risk there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, so don't worry about that. I think you will be fine. And a lot of students, boys and girls, every time they come here and they make good living, and you and there are a lot of success stories that they do whatever passion they want to follow.
Okay. I will work on it.
Okay,
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
and keep in touch. Okay.
Yes, yes, I will keep in touch.
Yeah.
Thank
Good
you.
luck. Good luck. I'm pretty sure everything will be fine. And take care of yourself.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much.
Mhm. Bye.